Hello and welcome. I've had another busy week, so I still haven't managed to get around to doing the whole full tour, but I've managed to rejig a few of the shelves, so let's have a quick look. This is the old battle shelf that had all my Jedi and Sith on it before. So let's zoom in and see what we've done here a little bit. I've tried to put the Sith at the back. So we've got all our classic Siths on the back two sort of layers. Let's have a little pan along as we have a look. I've tried to keep a lot of them in the same look. I've kept Anakin there in his same cloak that I nicked off one of the other Jedis, so I just think he looks nice like that. It gives him a bit more of a dark side look, seeing as he's got the same plain old face. As we go along, we can see a few more of them. We'll try to group them together sort of into sets, like the Inquisitor's there. I've also stuck Inquisitor Cal there, as you can see him just there, just because he hasn't really got any good place to go, so he sort of works there. Got Vader there with his two apprentices, normal Starkiller, and I've got that Lord Starkiller as well this week, which I think is an awesome figure, but to be honest, I really don't like the wide cape on it. I just really don't think he needs it, and I think it makes him really hard to sort of stand close next to other characters, because it just really sort of keeps it shaped too much and doesn't allow other characters to stand very well by them. I'm really sorry about the zoom focus on this, it's just not focusing very well. I'm hoping to get a new camera set up soon, so these videos should get better quality hopefully. I've just noticed how poor the sound is on these videos, so hopefully this week this one's going to be a bit better. I'll try and turn it up in the editing. But yeah, that's all our Sith guys at the back there. If we go forward a bit, we can see some of our sort of Jedis, or not bad guys. I suppose it's dependent on sort of how you look at it really, good or bad. The Jedi weren't the best, in my opinion. The more we saw them in the prequels, they were quite dubious sort of things that they done, especially the way they looked after little Annie. I mean, the way they ask him how he's feeling, and he tells them they're cold, and then they just immediately start banging on about how he misses his mum, who he's never been away from. Always struck me as being particularly cold, but well, that's the Jedi Order for you. It's Caddy Monday. Still being perplexed and confused by things. But yeah, that's what I've done with that shelf. I kind of like the look of it. It's probably not going to stay exactly like this, because I do like to switch these things up, but for now, that's how it's looking. I do lose a lot of space up the top there, so I'm thinking about maybe raising it up and messing about with the height, because it's just a bit of a lot of loss of space, so it's something I have to think about doing. On the Cantina shelf, there's been a lot of changes. I've taken quite a few of the characters off of here and put them into other displays, which I'll show in a little while. I've moved Aura Singh from over by the bar to over here in the crowd, listening to the Biff band. I've got Turgles the Bastard sitting down now, surrounded by cups, so that solves his weak ankle problem. He can just permanently stay on the floor. I've moved Tobias and Val from bartending into another display, which you'll see in a minute. And I've stuck Hera there. I took her out of being an Uda understudy, and she can now man the bar, because I think she sort of works as a bartender sort of person. But besides that, there's not really much changes being made. It is looking more sparse now, but I guess it's opened it up a bit, and you can see each part of the display a bit better now. I'm thinking about putting Luke and Yoda here over on our Jedi display, because we don't actually have a Luke or a Yoda representing over here, so they might be quite nice to fit in around here, sort of in front of Bastilla, in between Obi-Wan and Ezra. I've also finally put up some pictures that I've been wanting to hang for a while now. They're just on the back wall here against where our Jedi and Sith shelf is. So I've got this black and white one, which I really like. I think it's for the 40th anniversary, as you can see in the bottom there. But the only thing that really irks me, or sort of baffles me about it really, is the missing character. Can you see who's missing? Yes, it's our Wookiee friend Chewie. There's no Chewie on it. How could they miss out Chewie? Crazy. Got the classic Star Wars and New Hope movie poster style there on a canvas. It looks okay on this video here, but it looks a bit faded. I don't know if it's sun faded or what happened to it. I picked it up second hand for cheap price, but yeah, it looks quite nice on the wall, I think. And then just next to it, I've got like one of those sort of movie stills with the film cells from it, which is, again, I got it quite cheap on a second hand site, so I just thought I'd take a punt on it. It's quite nice. I mean, even for the cost of it was sort of the same cost as the frame, so I don't think I'm done too bad on it. And then this is like a sort of what if scenario. There's the Guardians of the Galaxy with sort of Han, Luke and Kenobi in the cantina. And you can just see Han on the right there with Boba Fett. So I quite like that, you know, I'm a fan of that, some of the Marvel ones, especially Guardians of the Galaxy, and I quite like this little canvas here. I've got a couple more photos over here next to my Stormtrooper picture. Got Mr. John Wick, quite like this canvas. And I've got my neighbour Totoro, which again, this frame, this whole picture was £5, so I thought for that, you know, I can't go wrong really. Even if I take the picture out and just use the frame, I'm sort of quids in.